Looking for a way to nurture the creativity and spark the motivation in your young writers? Today we're going to share some mini lesson ideas to inspire your students with the creation of mini books. The first mini book that we'll share with you is the flip book. To create a flip book, the writer will decide on a sentence starter that will be written on the first page of the book. This sentence starter can be suggested by the teacher or left up to the students depending on your lesson objective. Sentence starters might be something like, if I won the lottery, or in my free time, or I wish more people knew. The writer will then finish the sentence in multiple different ways by adding additional pages to the book. When the reader reads a flip book, it is necessary to flip back and forth from the first page to the additional pages to read the sentences. Let's take a look at a mini lesson where flip books are introduced. Another mini lesson that I want to share with you is the idea of creating a flip book. Everybody say that with me. Flip book. And for flip book, we can, let's go like this. Flip book. Everyone saying do that with me. Flip book. Because the cool thing about a flip book is when you read a flip book, you have to flip back and forth from the first page to the page that you're reading. So for example, this book is called I Like Summer Because, so read it with me. I like summer because I go to the beach. Now we have to go back here. I like summer because I eat ice cream. I like summer because I play with friends. So this is a flip book that I've created in the past. Today I'm just going to show you how you can create your own flip book. So I was thinking it might be fun to make a flip book about Cinderella. And I was thinking about what it would be like if I were in Cinderella's shoes. So my flip book today is going to be called If I Were in Cinderella's Shoes. If I were in Cinderella's shoes. And we've been talking about point of view, so I'm going to put myself in her shoes and think about it from her point of view. If I were in Cinderella's shoes. So this would be the first page in my book. I'm going to put it up here since that's our sentence starter. It's going to be there to remind me. If I were in Cinderella's shoes. Now I'm going to think about something that I would do or I would feel if I were in Cinderella's shoes. If I were in Cinderella's shoes, I would be frustrated with my stepsisters. I would be frustrated with my, and I'm going to add an adjective in there, with my selfish stepsisters. And I could add a little sketch here. I'm going to add those mean stepsisters. Let's read it together. If I were in Cinderella's shoes, I would be frustrated with my selfish stepsisters. Okay, there's one page for my book. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to continue on. I need another one. When you have enough pages, you think you have all of the content for the body of your book, you'll definitely want to reread it, right, and revise. And you might want to move things around. So I might want to put the part about being exhausted at the beginning. Then I think I'm going to put the frustration part and then maybe the yoga and the meditation. So I think I might rearrange those. And when I'm ready, I'll put them together. I probably want to add a concluding sentence, right? Yeah, so I'm going to probably add another page here. And then when I know that I'm ready, I'm not going to add any more content, any more pages, then I can staple it, okay? And then of course, after creating my book, I'll want to go through and revise and edit, maybe use a writer's checklist, share it with a peers, get some feedback from my friends before I'm ready to publish, right? So that is our flip book. Everybody say flip book? Flip book. Flip book. Another mini book that is loved in GLAD classrooms is the strip book. Strip books can be created with any genre of writing. Informative, narrative, persuasive, the list goes on. Once the writer has decided on a topic and genre, they will get started by writing an engaging topic sentence. This sentence will be written on the first strip of paper. The body or supporting sentences will be written on additional pages, one sentence per page. Finally, the writer will decide on a concluding sentence. This sentence will form the last page of the book. Before the strips are stapled together, Encourage students to reread and revise their writing. This is a good opportunity to move sentences around or add additional sentences if needed. When the book is complete, add a cover page with a title and staple it together. Let's watch how the strip book is introduced in the classroom. The next strategy I want to share with you is something called a strip book. Everybody say that with me? Strip book. And for this one, because it's different strips of paper, we'll go like this with our hands. Strip book. Strip book. Great. So here's an example of a strip book that I've made in the past. This one is all about volleyball. Okay. So let's read it together. I play volleyball with friends. I teach kids to play volleyball. It's true. I play volleyball on the beach. It's the very short one. But the idea here is every page is going to have a different sentence. Okay, your cover page is your title page, right? It has the title of your book. This one you don't have to flip back and forth. You just read it like a normal book with a different sentence on every page. Let's write one together. And I think I'll write this one about a sport as well. You can write it about whatever you like, but I'm going to write this one about a new sport that I'm starting to play, tennis. Anyone play tennis? Yeah? Okay. So the title of my book is going to be tennis. Sometimes you're not ready to write the title right away, and that's okay, but I know what I want to write this one about, tennis, okay? And I might add written by Christine Alston. Now I'm ready to get started. Now every page is going to have a different sentence. So the first thing I want to think about is my topic sentence. So I want to say something engaging about what the reader is going to learn about in this book, right? Let's see, I could say something like, tennis is an exciting sport that I like to play. So I'm gonna start with just a quick sketch. Tennis is an exciting sport that I like to play. Now I'm ready to start writing some supporting sentences. I'm writing the body of my work here. Let's see, let's share some things about it. Tennis is played on a tennis court. I'm going to look at my sentences here. I know that my title page will go on the front. I want my topic sentence to come next. And then all of my supporting sentences, I get to decide the order, right? So I might want to move some things around. I like tennis is played on a tennis court. It requires a tennis racket and at least one ball, and then the game can be played by 2 or 4 people. Again, I want to add a concluding sentence when I'm sure that I'm done. Share my writing with a partner and have a partner help me to revise and edit it. And when I'm all done, I'm ready to staple this, and I have my book. As with any writing activity, we model and encourage students to complete the writing process by following a writer's checklist, taking the time to revise, edit, and share their writing with peers for feedback. By sharing the flip book and strip book with your students, you'll ignite their motivation and creativity for writing. As this video finishes, take a moment to think, how will you introduce these mini book ideas in your own classroom?